Hey guys, welcome back to Andy's Dinosaur Reviews. We have some news today as always, so let's get straight to it. The very first thing that I have for you guys is something that is really quite exciting because we have a brand new line of dinosaur figures that have come out from Dinomikemak. Yes, he has his own line of dinosaurs. These are called the Paleo Revived, and you can see there are quite a few species included in the very first wave. Now, this is just the first wave. There will be more waves to come, which kind of says a lot, I think, about how many species will be included in this line eventually. But you can see this image here showing off all of the different species that we've got coming in the very first wave. Some very cool ones, and obviously some very Jurassic World inspired figures, especially when you look at stuff like the Spinoceratops. Again, something that we never actually got in the Mattel line, and we kind of wish, or at least I know many people wish we would have. Of course, one thing to keep in mind is the fact that these figures are unpainted, so once they arrive, you would have to paint them up yourself. But again, really beautiful stuff here from Dinomikemak. I'm super excited to get my hands on some of these, and once I do, I of course will review them for you guys. But in the meantime, if you are interested in pre-ordering some of these for yourself, you can check the links that I will include in the description to head right on over where you can pre-order the entire wave, or again, pick and choose whatever figures you want and get your hands on some of these amazing new Paleo Revived figures. Also, when it comes to Papo, I wanted to show you guys some very nice images of the upcoming Suchomimus, as well as the Ankylosaurus and Corythosaurus are in here as well, but this is our first chance to actually get a look at the figure itself as far as the Suchomimus goes, because previously we had only seen like a rendered image of it, and I must say this is absolutely the single best Papo figure that has come along in years. Maybe the best Papo figure ever, if I'm being honest. The sculpt looks absolutely incredible, and the paint job is honestly just as incredible as the sculpt. I am so hyped for this. It's unfortunate we have to wait until the end of 2024, which is when this figure is set to release, and knowing Papo, there are almost always delays when it comes to the releases of their figures, but I certainly am hyped. As far as the Beasts of the Mesozoic goes, I wanted to show off this image here showing off some of the paint schemes that we will have on a few of the upcoming figures. We have the Beasts of the Mesozoic version of the Carnotaurus, and it looks really cool. I actually really like the paint scheme for the Carno. Again, it's definitely something that I feel like will look nice and natural, and of course I'm excited to see it when it's actually applied to the figure. But we also have a look at the Panther version of the 1/12 scale Smilodon for the Beasts of the Cenozoic line, which is something that we haven't really heard too much about recently, and I'm very happy to see something as far as that goes when it comes to an update. Definitely excited to see what the Smilodon will look like. Of course, Beasts of the Mesozoic always killing it when it comes to the paint jobs of their figures. And then as far as Blue Fury Designs goes, I recently had promoted the Ultimasaurus that they were creating. Well, she now has a Night Hunter version of the Ultimasaurus as well, and I believe you can purchase both of these on her Etsy shop right now. The price for each of the Ultimasaurus is $300 US plus $15 for shipping, and she will also be selling unpainted versions on her shop at some point in the near future. Of course, that price is for the painted versions. So as always, if you are interested in getting a hold of some of these incredible Ultimasaurus figures, make sure you check the link and head on over to her Instagram as well as her Etsy shop and grab yours today. Also, I wanted to let you guys know that as far as Titanic Creations goes, they have officially confirmed that they will be releasing a super articulated Yongary figure at some point in the very near future, and you can actually head on over through the link that I will include in the description to basically mark down that you are interested, so it'll let them know that there is a demand for this release, and of course get this figure into production as soon as possible. Once we have an actual reveal of the figure, I will as always show you guys here in a video. And then as far as Starace and the Wonders of the Wild series, we've got ourselves another new entry into this series, another Sean Cooper sculpt. We have an Oviraptor now hitting this line. It's actually been a little while since we had a dinosaur in the line outside of, like the T-Rex and Spinosaurus, which they've been out for a little bit. But this Oviraptor looks awesome, if you ask me. I think the sculpt, as always, is great. Being a Sean Cooper sculpt, I expect no less. But the paint job as well is super cool on this one. Honestly, this is another must-have if you ask me, as most if not all of the Wonders of the Wild series consistently is. If you are interested in pre-ordering this, I will include a link in the description to Big Bad Toy Store where you can get your pre-order in right now. And then actually when it comes to some Godzilla figures, I wanted to show you guys this image here showing off some of the upcoming Pop Funko Godzilla X Kong figures that will be releasing. I don't know for sure if I will be purchasing any. I say this now, but of course once I see them in store I'll probably change my mind. But I did want to show them to you guys in case you were interested. And I also wanted to show you guys this because Haa Toys has officially revealed their very first classic Godzilla figure. This is the Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah 1991 exquisite basic figure. This, of course, will be releasing from Haa Toys in the fourth quarter of 2024 with the price tag of $51 US. And although I've taken a look at these images numerous times, and at first I felt like something kind of looked a little off about the figure, the more I look at the images, the more I fall in love with the figure, and the more I think I may have been wrong, because it really does look absolutely awesome. And I've seen numerous people compare the figure itself to the actual film and show off again how they are almost a direct clone. So definitely hyped for this release, and just in general so hyped to see classic Godzilla figures finally coming from Haa Toys. And then something really cool coming from W Dragon. We have this image, and when I had first seen this image I was so confused by looking at it because it looks like a face, a really crazy face, but what this actually is, and again we have many more images here to show you, it is the W Dragon Megalodon. And I'm very, very happy to see so much Megalodon love recently. We just got an iToy version, we now have a W Dragon version. I don't know honestly which one would be better as far as what one I think is the superior here with the iToy or W Dragon version, because this W Dragon version looks honestly out of this world. It may be the single best Megalodon model that I've ever seen. So definitely another Megalodon model to look forward to adding to our collections if you are a Megalodon collector. And then I also wanted to show you guys these images thanks to Paleo Nerd, and of course Prehistoric Zone Photography, who I actually think they were the ones that had originally shared these images. So a massive shout out goes out to them as well. But we have a look at the upcoming recur figures that have just been revealed, and again, they got some really cool stuff here. I actually feel like a lot of this is a major jump in quality for Recur. They've always produced really fun figures. I've been a big fan of their stuff for a very long time, but I feel like these are just like a massive jump in quality compared to their usual stuff. And overall, every single figure here I think is something that I definitely want to add to my collection. I'm really excited to see what they look like in person, but these images look phenomenal in my opinion. I also actually wanted to tell you guys about a book that is out currently, something that I think looks really neat. It is written by Paul Poe, and it is called Fossil Force: The Kryloth Invasion. And this actually has a whole lot to do with different species of dinosaurs and everything, which, again, I know many people that are fans of dinosaur models and stuff are also fans of books about dinosaurs, and in this case specifically novels. And I feel like there just really aren't enough dinosaur novels out there, so I absolutely wanted to point this out to you guys, kind of steer you in the direction of it. I will include a link in the description to Amazon.com where you can purchase this in a paperback version as well as a Kindle version. So make sure you check those links and go check this book out on Amazon. And then I also wanted to show you guys some very interesting new Tubbz Jurassic Park figures that are out. These recently went up for sale, or pre-order I should say, on Big Bad Toy Store. You can see that there are a few different ones like the T-Rex version, and then there is also a duck version of John Hammond. Again, these aren't exactly what I would say are my cup of tea, but I'm sure some of you out there might be interested in them. And on top of that, we also have the PrimeOne Jurassic Park 3 male Velociraptor, which finally has gone up for pre-order. It has gone up for pre-order on the PrimeOne website as well as on Big Bad Toy Store It is absolutely incredible. If you are a fan of the Jurassic Park 3 Velociraptors, there may not be any better out there than what you are looking at right here from PrimeOne. This definitely looks to be the collectible of a lifetime. If your favorite Raptors are those JP3 Raptors, you absolutely want to get this one into your collection. Of course, the price tag is pretty high, but if you are interested, I will include a link in the description to Big Bad Toy Store, where this is also up for pre-order currently, but if that sells out, you can always check the PrimeOne website, where again, it was also for pre-order there. And the final thing I wanted to let you guys know about is the fact that there is another Mega Roar figure coming from Mattel. This is the Jurassic World Mega Roar Allosaurus. Now again, we don't have an actual reveal of the figure. It seems like recently all we are getting is announcements rather than actual reveals. But if you can recall, there was a Mega Roar Velociraptor Blue not long ago. It was a pretty fun figure, so I'm pretty intrigued to see what this Mega Roar Allosaurus will look like, and I'm happy to see Allosaurus getting so much love, as we are quite aware of. This will be a member of the upcoming show on Netflix, the upcoming Camp Cretaceous show, so that probably explains why it's getting so much love lately. But again, definitely something to look forward to, and hopefully we'll have the reveal for it very soon. If you would like to pre-order this, I will include a link in the description to Big Bad Toy Store, where you can head on over there and do that right now. So that's all I've got for right now. Once more news comes out, as always, I will let you guys know. But in the meantime, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.